The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now it's Burrow. He's got this complete to Robinson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. Needed 13. They got 14 on 3rd down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open target. Here's Matthews. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run with ball. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me, because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This goes out wide from Madison. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Here we go.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Ready?
They'll go Madison up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. Now we give to Madison. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And some space here. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for it. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Madison. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Second down and goal. Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is up to 8. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
The Jets at 7-1 now on the year, and they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to?
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This is caught. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 21 yards away. And the Jets have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
11.
Here's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's got Rome. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Ready?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And Burrow going to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready?
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Moore, the man in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And we'll see her. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well. And they free kick it from the 20 now. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going to run with Madison again. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Here we go.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now Burrow. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. Now back to throw. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 29 yards. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Flushed out. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Buffalo 18. 60 foul check. 60 foul check. 19 right.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get spunked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Burrow on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Cox. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. That pass complete to Moore. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Jerry Judy with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's back to throw. Able to find Judy. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
18 Ravens.
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Judy, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. Drop 50. Stop low 18.
They'll look to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Gets this to Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.